Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in CEO. I'm going to unpause the game and let's pick up where we left off. We had just built a new farm, a large warehouse, and a large factory. And we're setting up some more products to produce. And I think where we left off, let's see, we're waiting on rubber to grow. That's right. And we're waiting on this, what is this, cotton crop to grow, so that we can make, boots and like handbags or something. And we got to wait till, when does that crop grow? May through November. So it's growing now. And then I think in the meantime, we were looking at maybe milk and how to leverage milk. So let's look at the recipes for milk and see what we might want to do. We've got cheese crackers to take milk and flour. We've got, oh yeah, just plain old packaged milk. Paper and raw milk. Let's see about making paper. I think we're going to need, let's look at our factory and see what we can do. And then if I'm not mistaken, we also, we purchased a lumber mill last time, I think, on an auction. Let's actually find that building first. Products. Wow, we're involved with a lot of products already. Let's go to, is it in here? Timber. Logging camp. We just have one. All regions, all buildings. Maybe we only do have one logging camp. I thought we had two. Yeah, I thought we won an auction. Let's go all buildings. Let's just scan through everything that we've got here. Glidercat Corporation, all regions. Okay, logging camp, factories, stores. And that's it. Large factory, large warehouse, large farm, our office. Bauxite mine. Are we using this yet? Yeah, we're selling it in the open market. In fact, it looks like we're 100% utilized on this. Let's up the training level just while we're here. We're not going to spend too much time looking at that, but maybe we can increase or decrease the utilization, increase our capacity, and ship more of that product. I thought we had two logging camps. There's one there. Here it is. Yeah, I'm not sure why that didn't show up when we picked lumber. Maybe because we're not moving it or processing it. Let's get this lumber. Let's start harvesting this and send it into our warehouse. I'm going to set that over here. This is the other logging camp. And let's see if I can bring up our warehouse. I've got two. This one's all the meat and farm stuff. Oh, this is more farm stuff. Thought we had, oh no, we were storing the lumber inside the logging camp. So if we look at our other one here, logging camp, this guy, we leverage the internal inventory. In fact, that guy is loaded. Let's, wonder what our expenses here are. Pretty cheap. So our operating costs are $90 a month just to leave this one idle. Let's leave that one idle for now. We don't need to worry about it. We've got so much lumber in inventory over here. Let's try and use that to make paper. And let's see, this factory has plenty of room. So let's make paper and then turn that paper into milk. Into packaged milk along with the raw milk. So we're going to do, let me think this through. Let's do manufacturing medium. And let's see if we can get paper. Boom. Like that. And then we'll purchase, let's purchase, we'll do medium. Select supplier. We're going to go through from Glidercat. If I click that arrow, it should filter this. Let's do this one more time. Manufacturing. Try purchasing. No, I guess not. Yeah, we want timber from Glidercat. We don't, yeah, we want to get it from the logging camp. That's where our inventory is. So we'll select that. That gives us paper, and then we're going to want to make milk with this. So how do we want to use these squares? We're going to bring in, I guess here we're going to have another purchasing medium. We're going to bring in our raw milk. Boom. From Glidercat, we're going to get it from the warehouse whenever possible. Select. And then we're going to send it over to more manufacturing. Medium. And this time it's going to be milk, just regular milk, I think. Which is essentially packaged milk. Boom. Select. And we'll send in those two products, the paper and the raw milk. Here comes into manufacturing. And then I don't think I can arrow up here. That's all right. Let's do small sales office. And we'll send the milk in. I don't know if we should warehouse that milk. We could warehouse it. Let's not for now. So we've got sales, we've got no demand on milk. Now we need to go to our stores. Let's open those up and at least sell it in the north and in the south. So we've got a large store here that's got room. Let's bring it in. Purchasing small. Select supplier. We want Glidercat Corporation. We'll look for the milk. Boom. Bring that in and then we're going to sell it. Sales unit, I'll go medium on the sales unit. And let's see, we need to invest in our brand as usual. And what else? Let's look at our competitors real quick here in the north. Oh boy, there's a lot of people selling milk. We're down here. Our rating is 17 because our brand is low. Our quality is also low. But our price is low. So we've got the lowest price. We'll have to just live with some losses, I think. Let's see how low we can actually go. It's $3.50. Our nearest competitor is selling for $3.89, but our rating with customers is pretty darn dinky. Let's see if we can juice up our rating at least a little bit by going lower on the price, taking a little bit of a loss early on. Let's sell it for $3 and see what that does. And then I need to make sure, let me click OK here on the brand investment. I always forget to click that little OK button. And let's see. So we're getting a little bit of demand so we can at least move the milk product. So we're selling in the north. Let's sell in the south. We'll look for a store here in the south that has open slots. That's this guy. And we'll do kind of the same thing. Just bring it in through purchasing. Small, select supplier. We're going to get it, I think, from the north. Glidercat. Milk, select, and then we'll set up a medium sales here. And click the arrow. Wait for the product to come in. Yeah, we're taking this directly from the factory, right? So we're not warehousing the milk. Waiting for the purchase to go through. Let's take a look at our factory and see. Did it come through? Yeah, we got a little bit there. Okay, here it comes. We'll invest in advertising here in our brand as well. Boom. And what else? Let's look at the pricing. We are in the south. So I'm guessing that's how we got to compete against our folks here in the south. We've got competitors selling our milk. Their rating is 12, just like ours. And our competitors are up near 27 and 29. We're selling it for a higher price. We need to go cheap early on here, I think. So let's bring this down to 324. And we'll let that ride. We just double check and make sure. Yeah, we're investing in the advertising. Now, milk, we may want to set up a research project for this as well. Let's do it. That can go. And let's see here. Products. Or actually, I want in the buildings menu, let's go to, set that to all, go to offices. And let's set up a research project for milk. These are all investments in the future. We're running out of slots here at our offices. We may need to build another set of offices. All right, so that's going. I think we're covered there for what I want to do. Let's close this. And let's take a little detour and maybe start buying up one of our competitors' stocks, at least a little bit at a time. So we've got $70 million. Let's go after this Soros Enterprises here. And we're going to use some of Glidercat Corporation's cash on hand to purchase Soros Enterprise stock. We'll do that down here at the bottom right. I'm just going to buy about $10 million worth. Boom. And now we we own 0.3%. Let's do another 10 million. I'll just hit buy again. Boom. And how about one more time? Boom. Now we own 1% of Soros Enterprises. We need to get that up to like 50%. But we'll do it slow and we'll do it over time. We actually need to get it to 75% if we want to take over and merge with Soros Enterprises. We probably could have gone after Balmer. That would have been a little bit easier target. But let's do this over time. And it just adds another dimension to the game. If we take over that company, merge with it eventually, we will have a ton of businesses to sort through. So kind of a double-edged sword. Now let's take a look at our farms that we had going. Remember, we had the cotton and we had cotton and I can't remember what the other one is. Let's go find that farm. All buildings. I'm going to go farms. It is this one. Okay, we now have cotton available to us. And what were we going to do with that? Let's look at the recipes. We were going to make, textiles. And then we were going to use the textiles, I think, to make these leather bags, right? So let's do that. We need textiles and then leather bags. Let's take a look at our factory and see how much room we have left. We might be running out of space. We got a little bit. Let's do... How can we do this? So we'll bring in cotton, make textiles, send that down. Just trying to see the arrows. It's hard for me to, I gotta tilt my monitor here so I can see where the arrows go. Can we make this work? Can we produce both textiles and the leather bags? That's what I'm trying to find out. So cotton coming in. Cotton, yeah. See these arrows go down. I don't know if you can see these. It's real faint, but I can go from this sales box down to here. I can go from this one down to here, but I can't go from here like up to there. So do we have enough room in this factory to pull it off? We could make, cotton. Purchase cotton, make textiles. We could sell it. Yeah, there's just no way to do it here with the squares we've got available. What we might need to do is we're gonna have to build another factory. Let's just get the cotton stuff going, the textiles. So we're gonna buy from Glidercat Corporation cotton. Gonna bring it in. Then we're going to send it to manufacturing. We'll go medium with that. And this one's going to make textiles. Okay. Boom. And the cotton in. And then we're going to sell this off. And maybe we'll store this in the warehouse. So we'll do a small sales office. Bring the textiles down. And then we've got 4, boy, we've only got 4 chunks left here. We could maybe, what could we do? Not much. I don't know that there's much. Maybe we'll leave that for upgrades. Let's go get these, let's go get the textiles into a warehouse. Factory, warehouses. We've got some room here. Let's do it in this one. Bring it into storage. Let's just do it easy. Purchasing Glidercat. Scroll down to textiles. And then we're going to send this into inventory. Let's do medium inventory. Just hit the arrow. And then we'll do a small sales office just to make this available. Okay, that just gives us a little bit of storage. And now we want to combine these textiles with leather, probably in a new factory. Do we have room? Yeah, I don't think we can do it, right? We got 2 ingredients. And that's going to be hard to do. We could, yeah, with the way the arrows, our options on the arrows aren't going to allow us, and we don't have enough points here. Let's do another factory, and we'll keep it in the north. Let's build another one in the north. We got 52 million. In fact, we can kind of stick around this big block here. Build a factory. I'm going to go large, and we're just going to stick it right here. Boom. Confirm it. 8 million. And in this one, we want to build the leather goods and sell them. So let's make this our manufacturing. This is going to be the, what was it? Leather bag or something. Leather bag, leather and textiles. Select. So we'll bring in the leather, small purchasing, supplier, Glidercat. Leather, we want to take from the warehouse. Boom. Send that to manufacturing. And then up here, let's get the textiles. We'll do a small purchasing, Glidercat, scroll down to textiles. We want to pull from the warehouse. Click that arrow. And then I think I can sell. Or do we want to, these leather goods, do we want to put those in a warehouse? I don't think we need to. Let's get a medium sales unit. We'll send that up. Okay, these guys are starting to do their thing. There's no demand yet, so we need to do a few things. Okay, large factory. Do we want to bid? That's kind of cheap. I'm going to bid. We'll see what this is all about. It's a factory in the north for 1.4 million. That seems kind of cheap for a large factory. We'll take it, and then we're going to go have to see what it's got going on and clean it up, probably. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause the game. A few things we want to do. We want to invest in our brand here. Let's do it. Ooh, the brand is kind of important, 41%. So I'm going to go with my normal 200, 250 investment per month in our brand, since we're just getting a foothold in these new businesses. I clicked OK, so we're good there. Then I want to go and set up a research project on this. This will be the last one that fits, right, for leather goods. I'm going to go medium. We're doing a lot of investing, so there's a lot of money going in now. Hopefully this will all pay off. Select project. We want the leather bags. Boom. And we're going to go our standard 3 years. Select. That's off and running. Now we want to sell these leather bags. Let's look at our stores. And well, it doesn't. We can start in the north. Do we have room? We do. So here we can do basically just bring in leather bags and sell them. So we'll do a small purchasing. From Glidercat, look for leather bags. Boom. Select. Sales here, medium. I'm just kind of guessing on the sizes. We'll see. I'm sure if you really get into the game, you can learn how to optimize all these things. I'm kind of just kind of rolling with it, experimenting as we go. I'm not too worried about perfection. All right. So we're purchasing the bags. We're going to sell them. Let me unpause so we can see this kind of come through. Anytime we sell, we've got an option to invest in our brand. I think these kind of stack on top of each other. So I'm still going to do it just to be sure. So we may be putting in like 450 grand per month towards our brand because we're selling these out of the factory. We're investing money too. So I'm guessing both of those stack and add to just the brand of our leather bags, brand awareness. So something to keep in mind. All right, now let's see how competitive we are here in the north. I'm just going to click this guy. Sure, we're not doing great. A bunch of people selling these too. Let's see. We are at 13 is our rating. We're selling for we're still selling the cheapest and our rating is really low. Let's see if we can undercut the price a bit and still turn a profit. We could go down to 364. Let's see what that does for our rating. Our competitors aren't going to be happy with that. Okay, that kicked us up to 23. Still the lowest rating by far. But until that brand awareness kicks in and our technology project kicks in, well, we're getting a teeny bit of sales. We'll just call this an investment. We know we're going to have to take some losses early on. And now let's go sell in the south. So I'll change the buildings here to the south and find a store that's got slots. Same thing as before. Boom, small purchasing. We'll Glidercat Corporation. We'll kind of narrow it down. And we want in the north. That's where all our factories and warehouses are. Leather bag. Select that. And then a sales office. I'll go medium mixed still. A little down arrow. Okay, wait for this to register. Okay, we've got some demand. Quality is 30. That, I believe, is coming from our cows and the textiles. Come to think of it, we didn't do anything to increase the quality of the textiles. That might go all the way back to our cotton farm. So let's look at that once we're done setting up the leather bag sales. We'll check the competitiveness here. We're at 23. We're selling by far the cheapest, but we're going to sell even cheaper just to drum up sales here so we can move some of this product. And that should pump up our brand. I mean, that should pump up our rating a little bit. It's not great. 23. But we'll take it. We will take it. Whoops. This is supposed to be the south. We're at 12. We're selling for 410. Is that right? Yeah, we're selling 410. Our rating's down to 12 here. Let's look at the quality behind the leather bags. I think we need to go to I think we need to actually go to our farm for that. So let's pick farm buildings in the north. Let's take a look. This guy. Okay, yeah, we're not investing in quality of our cotton. We need to do that. Let's do it. 200K. Our financials are still climbing. We're at 51,000. Well, they're almost climbing. We've got enough. We don't have any debt. So let's invest in the quality. That's going to help our competitiveness in the market. I clicked OK. We're good there. How about on the rubber? That's our next thing to chase down. While we're thinking about quality, let's do that. Pump up the quality on the rubber. Again, all these investments are, costing us money. And there's no brand to worry about, looks like, for the rubber sales or the cotton sales here. Let's see. Got lots of demand. We got things to tune for sure. But let's make use of this rubber. Right now, there's no demand. Let's get the boots, I think, built using this rubber. And do we want to put this rubber in a warehouse? Or do we want to pull it right from the factory? Let's pull it right from the factory. From the farm. This farm stuff, because it grows on a cycle, May through February, I kind of like the idea of having these cyclical products be pushed into a warehouse. So it's not, the inventory is not backed up during the growing season, and thus we end up wasting rubber. And then we starve out outside of the growing season or harvesting season because we've used up all the rubber here in this little sales office, which doesn't hold much. So let's make sure we've got rubber going into a warehouse. Doesn't matter which one. This will do. So we'll purchase small, select our supplier, Glidercat, look for rubber. Boom, select. And then I'm going to go for medium inventory. Send the rubber down. And then we'll go for a small sales. Again, we can scale these up if we see the capacity. We see them like full on overwhelmed. We can always upgrade or invest in training or both. So I'm going to go small sales, send the rubber down. So now that rubber is accessible to our factories, and we'll do a pass on maybe all of our products after we get these boots made. So we're done with the warehouse. We're starting to collect inventory, and this is going to hold a ton for us. Now let's go back to our factories, find one with room. This guy. And can we want to make the shoes. It's going to take rubber and, is it rubber and cotton? No, rubber and leather, right? Just rubber and leather. Let's take a look. Here's all our products. Let's look for, was it boots or shoes? Check, there it is, boots. Okay, leather and rubber is all we need. Back to the factory. Or this is a different factory, but it'll do. I think I can do. I think an arrow can go there, arrow can go there. So let's bring in the rubber. Glidercat Corporation's already selected. We'll bring in the rubber from the warehouse, not the farm. Select. And then we're going to manufacture here. No, it doesn't matter. We can manufacture here. Medium, this will be our boot. Okay, we'll send the rubber in. Then we'll do another small purchasing. And we want to bring in the leather from the warehouse. Looks like we're going to need to provide or produce more leather. The supply is not meeting the demand, not even close. Okay, Glidercat, large warehouse, select. Yeah, leather from the warehouse, send that over to manufacturing. And then now we just need to generate sales. I'll go medium on sales. Now we got our boots. Let's invest in advertising. The brand concern is important with these. So we'll crank this up to 200K. Looks like our bank balance is holding steady at 51 million. Hopefully we'll start to see that climb. We're making heavy investments as we add these production lines. Or product lines, I guess I should say. So now we need to sell the boots and we need to run a research project to increase our technology at making the boots. And that'll help increase our quality rating, I believe. Let's go to offices. That one is spent. Let's build Another office. Boom. Where am I? I'm in the north. Let me back out. Let's put an office. I'm not sure where this has to be. I'm going to put it kind of near. Let's go large again. Let's put it. I think it needs. Does it need to be on a road? Yeah, it needs to be on a road. This looks like it's all dead space in here. I don't know that we can even build roads. Let's put it near town, but not right in town kind of thing. Boom. Confirm. Ooh, 17 million for that. Okay, new project. We'll go medium. And we'll do boots. 3 years. Select and get that going. Now we need to sell some boots. Let's bring up our stores. We can start in the north. Same kind of thing, right? The same cycle. We've got a lot of young products. Purchase small. From Glidercat. Boots. Then we're going to go medium sales office. Send the boots down. And then once we see some inventory flow in, there it goes. Let's see how not competitive we are currently. We're in the north. There's Glidercat at the bottom. Our rating is 22. Again, it's our brand. Our quality is low as well. I think we're okay on that, right? We increased the quality on the rubber, if I'm not mistaken, and the cotton at the same time. And then I think we have the leather or the actual livestock quality. We're investing in that. So we're working on the quality already. We can double check. We'll double check that. But I think we're good. We're selling for, we're really selling cheap. And we still have a low rating. We got a teeny bit of revenue coming in. Do we want to sell for even cheaper just to move product? I think I do. I'm not sure if it's a wise move or not. I'm going to bring the price down just to juice up some sales. It may actually not be profitable to do that. But let's get that going. So that's the north. Let's find our store in the south. Change this over to south. We've got it filtering to stores. And I can see this one's got some slots left. So this will be pretty darn easy. Let's just do here, purchasing small. Glidercat, we're going to grab from the north. Boots from yeah, I guess the factory. We're not actually warehousing these. Select those. And then we will do a medium sales office. Send that inventory in from purchasing, and then we'll check our competitiveness down here in the south. Rating is 17. We're selling for $42.91. We're the cheapest. We've got the second lowest quality. Our competitor, we have a competitor that's buying from us and selling for a little bit more. Their rating is even lower. Or no, their rating's the same as us. That makes sense. So let's do the same thing. Let's look at our price and see if we can't just kick it down a bit. I'm not worried about profit as much as I am just kind of moving product right now. Okay, that is that. So let's go back to our original our farms in the north and just take a look at everything we've got going on here. We're producing eggs. The quality we're inheriting from the livestock. We're investing in the quality. Our revenue, look at our balance sheet is getting a little lighter. It was just 51. Now it's getting down to 34. I was going to say, let's bump up this quality investment. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to leave it right where it's at until we start to rebound. Let's check our sales on eggs. We're not investing in the brand. Let's do it. We're going to spend a little money here. Let's just go 150 on our eggs, on our eggs for the brand, not the quality. And then we got a bunch of demand here. Can we see Who's buying these eggs? Where is that? Is that up here? Customers. Okay, Soros is buying them. And then we're selling them as well. We made $1 million off of eggs last month. That's not chicken feed, so to speak. Let's see. And we can see that the supply is meeting the demand. And our utilization's at 53%, so we don't need to invest in training. And what was the other thing I wanted to see is where are we? Are we selling these? Customers. We are. This store in the south. Let's go take a look at eggs. We're going to walk through all the products in our farms and just tune things. Okay, here's the store. We are investing in the brand. How are we doing competitive wise right now? We've got the highest rating, right? We're at 40. And we've got, oh, no, that's, okay, we're not actually selling eggs in the store. Let me close some of these windows. They're a little distracting. That's our store. That's our farm. We're going to go back to the farm, so I will leave that open. So in the store, yeah, this is our store. We are selling. Here's a medium farm for 680,000. I'm going to skip it. These are our sales. Oh, we're in the south. Let's look at our competitiveness one more time here. Eggs, eggs in the south. This is where we are selling. We're not selling in the north, so let's maybe do that. Here in the south, our rating is 44. We're tied with Balmer Corporation. They've got an edge on the brand, and we've got an edge on the price. We're selling them for a little bit cheaper. That looks fairly well tuned. And then let's take a look at our supply. Demand is outstripping the supply. Can we up the supply? We cannot. Oh, we can. Our processing is the bottleneck here. We're at 100% utilization. Let's spend some money on training because this is going to mean, and it's not really showing us where, does it show the money? Let's click OK. Yeah, I would expect the monthly wages to go up, but I'm not sure what the cost is of this training. I'm sure it shows up somewhere, but I don't see it. I'm going to crank the training up to 100% so we can get more throughput out of this livestock processing unit. Now, I don't have the ability to upgrade it. We've got one little point left. There's not much I can do with that in this farm. So hopefully we can, hopefully this training will see our production go up. We'll increase the supply. I'd kind of like to sell these. I'd like to sell these in the south, and we're not. Let's go to store. South. We've got room in this one. Let's sell eggs. Let's sell eggs. We're going to purchase from Glidercat in the north. Bear with me. Eggs. Select. And we're going to sell with the small sales office. Our brand is at 23. I'm not going to add any advertising since I think we're doing that elsewhere. But let's just at least, make a foothold here in the south. We can take a look at our competitiveness in the south. Down here. Oh, wait. I made a mistake. We are already selling in the south. We need to sell in the north. Well, we're going to sell in two places in the south because I don't want to delete that store. We've got 2 stores in the south selling. Now this is weird, right? Different ratings. Wonder why that is. 44, 52, 23, 39. I'm not really sure why that. Oh, the prices? Yeah, the prices are different. So we're selling for 57 cents up there. And we're selling for 62 down here. Let's lower our price here to 59. And then let's go to the north and see if we can sell. That's where I really wanted to set up these sales. We're going to do small purchasing, small sales. Can pick eggs this way. We want them from Glidercat. Send those over to sales. There we go. We're in the north now. There's Glidercat making a showing. Our brand is at 15, so that'll take some time. Quality's 52. That's going to climb. And we're selling 59 cents. That's fine. I like it. That's our eggs. Let's take a look at the office. Okay, our revenue's bouncing back up. We're at 47 million. So some of these investments are paying off. Do I have eggs research? Is that something I can even research? Can we research eggs? Let's try to. We'll see. We might not be able to. Doesn't look like it. It's kind of a commodity, right? So we'll leave this research project open, and assign it later. That's the other office. Yeah, let's wrap this one here. What we'll do when we get back, we're going to keep going through. And we're going to start from our farm and work things through. The eggs, we might want to turn these into something. Man, they take a lot of ingredients though, don't they? These different things. Pet food. Chicken, wheat. We could maybe make something out of these eggs. And maybe that would be profitable. But again, we've got to have, invest in our brand every time we create new products and stuff. So there's a lot of investing involved. But let's go through and optimize all of our farm products. We'll go through the chicken, we'll go through the mutton and everything we've got, and just make sure that we can't, if we can balance up the prices a little bit now that our brands are starting to take hold, the investments, maybe we can start increasing some prices and juice up our revenue. And that allow us to invest some more, and then we maybe buy some stock too later. So yeah, for now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. We're playing CEO. It's kind of a capitalism simulator. Pretty cool game. Easy. I think it's kind of easy to get into. It's a lot of looking at spreadsheets and looking at numbers and things, but I'm having fun with it. There's actually a couple games that this is somewhat based on. There's a game, I believe, called Capitalism 2, and then a game called Capitalism Lab. Now, those are older games, and they're kind of like the hardcore economic capitalist simulators. This game, CEO, is, from what I can tell, much more modern, much easier to get into, and it doesn't have the depth, but it's got enough to keep you pretty busy. You can see we've got several levers and several dials to turn. I'm having fun with it. Hope you enjoy it, and I will see you all in the next episode.